All right, a couple of people at work were talking about how this COVID-19 thing it's fake news. It's just a lie. It's a conspiracy. Now think about it. Really think about it. For this to be a conspiracy, imagine how many people would have to be involved. Like even just in the United States, you'd have to have all these doctors and nurses who have been on television, media. All of them would have to be lying. All the major news stations would have to be in on it too. It's like 24 in the United States. You got ABC, CBS, CNN, etc., etc. All of them, they would all have to be lying too. The CDC, Center for Disease Control in Georgia, would all have to be lying. What would make them all start lying about this? Like the 213 lands in the world who are reporting COVID cases, they'd all have to be lying too. 213 lands. The World Health Organization, they'd have to be in on the scam too. They'd have to be lying. And you think about it, if it was possible to get all these hundreds, thousands of people to lie about this, to make this up, to make it fake, what would they get out of it? Like, why would they do that? It doesn't make any sense. All these professionals who have spent years working on their career, they're just going to say, let's make up this lie. And they're somehow all going to be able to communicate this whole lie and make it happen. It doesn't make any, there's no sense in this whole thing. It's up there with like flat earth. It doesn't make any sense. And then you got all the people who have buried their relatives or their friends who've died from it. It's like, they're lying about it too? Where's your uncle? He died from COVID. No, you're lying. He's hiding somewhere. He didn't die from this. Must have been something else. It just doesn't make sense. On this grand scale, it doesn't make sense. And that's why there's not going to be any comments on this video, because it's ridiculous to argue with this. It doesn't make any sense. Like I can see people talking about going to the moon and that being a hoax, because there's a lot of really, there's reasons why you would think that, There's all kinds of little reasons for that. So if somebody wants to debate that, I could understand that. But this, all the doctors and nurses, the 213 lands, the 24 major news sources, the Center for Disease Control, the World Health Organization, like all these people are together in on this. Come on, use your noggin, think. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, enough of that. Now, about landing on the moon.